they have to decide that this music has really called them in their heart. I had a chance to play with Art Blakey in Chicago one day. His saxophone player was a good friend of mine, and he had the flu, and he called me. I didn't want to do it. It was at the jazz showcase, and I could read, and it was when it was the four-horn chart.
Okay.
And it was back kind of in a they had this nice four-horn band, so, and it was kind of the Afro-Latin type stuff, and I didn't have to do a lot of soloing. And I went to the showcase, and one of the fellas, they wanted to have an all-black band, and all-guy band, and Art Blakey says, she's going to play saxophone tonight, just like Teddy will do that. This is my Rose Amongst the Stars. She's sitting in that chair. She plays that part. And then some other musicians were upset because they weren't called. So Art Blakey takes me across the street to the restaurant. We sit down, and I learned a lesson of my life, Olujimi. Art Blakey says to me, there's a lot of cats out there that just carry horns around.
Yeah.
And they're not real musicians. And they can play, they can play fast, and they know all the tunes. They might know, 50 tunes, and they go out on the weekend, and they're not musicians. And then he said, there's other folks out there, and they can sit in the audience, and they know 1,000 songs, and the music's in their heart, and they're more of a musician than some of these guys that just carry horns around that can play. And then there's other people that are called to play music that are developing. Not like that into the big puzzle. I was young. I was young and scared. Long time ago. It was in the 70s. Back when there was Rush Street and Wells Street and, places. Plug Nickel was still going in Chicago. I said, well, just exactly what do you mean? He said, well, there's some people that just play a horn to go out and cop or get the weekend girl or put a thrill out there, and they don't care anything about the music. If there's not a payday or weekend where it's not about the music, even though it might be easy and they can put a pretty big show. Then there's the cats that pay the dues, and they get it in their heart, and they play with some feeling. And Art Blakey says there's a difference between people that play and those that play.
Yeah.
And I really learned. And he says the music chooses those that play. You don't have much of a choice. I mean, I get physically sick when I don't play. I mean, music chose me.
Yeah.
I tried to get away from it. I looked for day jobs. I said many a time, Bobby Welch is my witness. I said, I should give this up. I don't fit in this world. I'm tired of these clubs and these smoky places and all this abuse and all this. And, one just has to choose where they're playing and choose who they're playing music with and decide to walk that straight and narrow path and make hard choices and say no, to certain people that are not on that path or certain places to play that upset you or make you not feel well, because music is vibration.
You are so right about that.
The mind, when we talk, we think. We can think, and that vibration will go out there.
Yeah.
And when we're playing music, we're thinking. So there's only two kinds of music. It's either helping or it's hurting.
Yeah.
There's only two kinds of people in the world. It doesn't matter male, female, what color, what race, what religion. They're either getting better, they're getting closer to God and their Creator, and to their divine purpose in life, and to who they are, or they're going the other way.
Yeah.
Or by intention, they're evil. I never believed my elders, but there are actually people that intentionally are evil. And they choose to be that way. It's a matter of choice. We have free choice. But there really is only two kinds of people. I mean, they're standing on the bandstand and they're playing with love and they're thinking beauty and art. My teacher, one of my Bibles just gave me a book recently that says the mystical, hidden things in water. And this physicist in Japan took photographs of water. If you take clear water, even if it's mucky and dirty, and you talk into a clear glass of water and you say, love and gratitude, peace and harmony, then they'll take pictures of this water crystals, and they will be beautiful, clear crystals like snowflakes. Then he played some beautiful spiritual music to the water, and got beautiful crystals in the water. This is how intense our music is. Then he played some hell music, some devil, some rap, some hell. And people were saying hell and hate, and yeah. And the water turned all mucky, and it almost looked like there was a devil coming out of that water with a gun. And I got that book, and they have ways of taking pictures of these crystals and this stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
So music has a double triangle,
Mm-hmm.
because we are dealing with vibration. And all musicians have a cross to bear. And that's, first of all, ARC, affinity, reality, and communication. We have to have affinity, we have to have reality to these things that we're talking about, and then we have to properly communicate about it. With the proper shop talk, we got to know what we're talking about, use a dictionary, clear the words. Then there is the most important thing in the world, which is the KRC triangle. Knowledge, responsibility, and control. If you have knowledge about whatever, knowledge about this music, you have knowledge about the spiritual forces in vibration. Music is vibration. Everything is in vibration. And we can send it out there in beauty and in love, or we could send it out there, vibration, pulled down the wall of Jericho.
Yeah.
So we have to be knowledgeable about our music, not just these notes. We have to be knowledgeable what we're putting out to the public. We have to take responsibility for it. We have to control it. We have to control ourselves. We have to control our mind. We have to control our talk and our thoughts. Because if I'm playing my horn, and I'm thinking angry thoughts, that's going to go out there in public.